that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Go.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Good evening, everyone, and we welcome you inside Concordia Lutheran High School for tonight's SAC matchup between two crosstown rivals separated by less than 2 miles, as it's the Bishop Dwenger Saints taking on the Concordia Lutheran Cadettes. And good evening, everyone. Joe Northern, delighted to have you with us. Yes, these two teams certainly have a little bit more to look forward to than where it stands right now. And the old saying is, nowhere better to go than up. And for both teams, certainly no better way to go than up, as Bishop Dwenger coming into this one 3-8 on the regular season as it stands right now, but currently led along the way, coming in by the junior and Madeline Johansson, coming in at 12 points per game. Annie O'Brien at 9 points per game on the board for the Saints. Meanwhile, for Concordia Lutheran, the records look like this. Currently 1-11 on the board. Don't have official statistics as it stands at the moment, but again, this Concordia.
Please welcome to the floor the Concordia mascot.
As they welcome the mascot to the floor here at Concordia. One of the great traditions in the SAC, as you can see on your screen right now.
Starting lineup for your Concordia Cadets.
As the Cadets are now officially being introduced again, coming in 1-10 on the season. Lineup looks a little bit like this. The freshman Lily Spreen, the 5'5" freshman. Number 14, Jenna Akey. Number 20, Macy Hendrickson, the 5'10" freshman. Coming in number 31 in Glory Hedke, another freshman at 5'9". And the forward, number 12, Ava Bollinger, the freshman, Olivia Bollinger, I beg your pardon, wearing number 12, the senior. And the final one in the rotation, Jen Dressler, or number 14, Jenna Akey in the rotation. So again, 5 players in the rotation tonight for this Concordia team. Meanwhile, for the Bishop Dwenger Saints, the lineup looks a little bit like this. Number 3, Madeline Johansson, a 5'5" junior. Number 4, Grace Barfield. Number 13 in Ann O'Brien. Number 24 in Claire Shotkin. And number 44 in Katie Kiefer. Lining out the roster for head coach Kyle Bond, Dan O'Brien, Mike Henry, and Stephanie Furness. For Concordia, the lineup looks a little bit like this. Or at least the coaches look a little bit like this. Nicole Bollinger, assisted by Mark Duncan, Raymond Smith, and Hunter Sosenheimer. The ball is tipped. Here we go. Quick tip up on the other way. This one going to be deflected out of the box and back on the opposite side. Again, Concordia coming in 1-10 on the season, 1-11 on the season. Bishop Dwenger coming in at 3-8. Bishop Dwenger is going to be in the away Navy uniforms with the gold stripes on the shorts and on the top of the jerseys. The white stripe at the bottom of the shorts. Concordia going to be in the home whites with the navy, with the maroon numbers and white trim. As this one will be a jumper across the way. This one will not go and deflected out of play. So a quick deflection in time for the Cadettes to try to get some early points on the board. A team that has seen success historically here in the cage, but trying to get back on the winning path, and they believe that Coach Nicole Bollinger can make that happen. And a nice 3-ball on the way from Bollinger to get this one started. with 7:13 left to go here in the opening frame. This one brought back out over to Barfield. Barfield can't get it to go. And a rebound back in the hands of the Cadets. Push again, opposite side. This one does not go. Rebounded back by Dwenger and in Coors, but a whistle will be called. So first foul going to be picked up for Concordia. And it looks like it's going to be on number 12 in Olivia Bullinger. This one brought back opposite side. I set this over to Barfield. Barfield looking to reset. Going right side of the key. Inside court pass. Able to get this over to Johansson. Johansson can't get this to go, but a whistle will be called. So an opportunity again once more for Bishop Dwenger to try to get some points on the board. But the Cadets already with an early 3-0 advantage. But already 2 fouls on the board. This one going to be credited to Macy Hendrickson. And the first shot for Johansson up and good. Johansson again leading scorer for this Bishop Dwenger team. Again, continuing to try to find a way to lead the noise for this Saints squad. Second shot up, it's good. Cadets going back left to right on your screen. Another swing up the top. This one goes in and out. Ain't going to go back to Concordia on the opposite side. So it looks like it kind of pinballed off the knees a little bit between Madeline Johansson and Jenna Akey. But nonetheless, it'll result in a Concordia ball. Nearly an opportunity for them to go 4 up. But nonetheless, we're at 6-2 with 6:10 remaining here in the first half of our doubleheader here tonight. Go over head game, but a traveling violation will be called. Janecki going to be called for the travel. And so Bishop Dwenger now ready to bring him back the other way. They set this up over to Barfield. Barfield now trying to chase again opposite side. Able to swing this over to Johansson. Johansson on the run. Able to sail this back over to Barfield. Barfield trying to continue to keep this one up in motion. Nice swing up the middle. Block tip saved in time from Bullinger. Bullinger able to connect it in the interim. Now a chance again upcoming, and a foul will be called against the Saints. It looks like Johansson will be ticketed for this one. And it will be. That'll be her first, team's first. 5:37 remaining here in the opening quarter. Cadets up 3-2. Jumper on the way. This one off the right side of the rim over from Spreen. And a chance to connect opposite side goes back over to Bishop Dwenger. They're able to set this up over to Barfield. Jumper on the way. Johansson. That goes. So again, interestingly enough, of all the shots from three-point advantage, 2 of 3 tonight have been from the three-point arc. 1 for Concordia and 1 for Bishop Dwenger. So this one's going to sail out of play and back on the board for Bishop Dwenger to sail it on the opposite side. Again, busy night here on the network. Other games going on here for you tonight. On the girls' side, Snyder taking on Northside, and Southside taking on Northrop. Again, we go 3 ways here on the network this evening. And an offensive foul going to be called against Dwenger. So all of a sudden, the fouls now starting to mount for the Saints as they pick up their second. It's Claire Sharkin going to get ticketed for that one. Chance again going left to right. Here's Akey. Akey able to sail this one up. It is off the mark. Nice steal again up the middle. Who has it? It's Concordia. Here's Spreen. Spreen able to connect up front. Able to sit this one down and inside. And we're even at 5 here with 4:30 remaining just to get this one started here in the first. And all 5 on the board coming in from Olivia Bullinger for Concordia. Chance again for Barfield. Barfield seals this one inside up the middle. All 5 points for Johansson, too, so you have to think, who is the offense going to run through? You have a pretty good idea on who that will be moving forward. This one going to be tipped, deflected out of play, going to go back to the Cadets. Here's Aki again to bring this across, but tipped out of play. Katie Kiefer now to bring it in. As they connect over to Barfield. Barfield tries to connect up top, finds Swigert. Swigert looking on the right side. Jumper on the way to Johansson. Johansson, she hits a triple, ready to go. And the threes have certainly been raining here tonight at CLHS here. Another triple. This one goes in and out. Deflected, going to stay with Concordia. As you can see, Grace Barfield was looking for the advantage to try to get it up and in, but could not get it to go. But nonetheless, a 3-possession game between two teams, not only trying to get a higher edge in SAC standings, but also to try to at least build a little thing called momentum coming into the second half of the regular season. They go back to Sprain. A nice swing shoot across the way. This time it's off the hands of Chloe Vanderford. So Vanderford evens, actually only going to be credited for a 2, so not the 3 officially. Steal away now, opposite side. They go over to Bollinger. Bollinger, and another steal away coming in from Barfield. Jump ball will be called. Going to go back to Bishop, or stay with Bishop Dwenger, with 2:53 remaining here in the first. Well, again, Concordia on the back-to-back home games. They dropped one to Garrett last night by 25, 55-30. So trying to rebound against a crosstown rival here in this one. Barfield connecting back to Johansson. Johansson trying to continue to keep it in time. Now connects over to Swigert. Swigert. And a push going to be called against Concordia, as that'll be credited to number 31 in Glory Hedke. So Hedke's going to pick up her first, team foul number 3 with 2:28 remaining here in this opening quarter. Jumper on the way. This one does not go. Another push in on the inside. They go back over to Swigert. Swigert trying to give a hand on it. Steele taken away. Now goes over to Spreen. Spreen looking to try to pick it up. Chance again now. Hand chasing back on the outside line. Finds Hendrickson. A triple on the way yet again. And the three-point line has been terribly kind for Concordia. They are currently 3 of 4 from the three-point arc tonight. Lily Spreen getting a taste for it here this evening. 10-8 advantage Cadets. Jumper gets this one up off short. Rebound bucket doesn't go. Battle again on the inside. Who's got it? Still indecisive. Eventually ends up at Bishop Dwenger's hands before a nice block up front again from Bollinger. And Bollinger now able to chase this out opposite side. Goes over to Hendrickson. Hendrickson can't get this one to go. And a reach in on the inside. So the reach in going to go against Concordia. And already the second personal foul for Glory Hedke. 5'9" freshman for the Cadets. With 1:28 remaining. Jumper on the way. This one doesn't go. Gets this back over to Bollinger. Bollinger trying to keep this one in time. Deflected, eventually going to be rolled back to Bishop Dwenger off the tip. Or actually, it's going to go back to Concordia and user error at the stripes. (10-8) advantage of Concordia. Salazar in for Bishop Dwenger. Desta connects. Bollinger, another triple on the way. And a 5-point game advantage of Concordia with 1 minute remaining here in the opening quarter. Chance again on the inside, finds Swigert. Swigert, another whistle, but a traveling violation will be called as she had the left foot going in front. And a 13-8 affair, an advantage of Concordia. Hendrickson now connecting up over to Vanderford. Vanderford, less than a minute to go, 48 seconds specifically. Long three from Bollinger. That's going to be way off the target, going to float out of play. And bounce pass coming now from Barfield. Barfield, mounts pass, connects over to O'Brien. O'Brien could not get it up the middle, and a reach-in going to be called against number 24 and Claire Shotkin, the 5'7 sophomore. So that'll be the Saints' third with 37.5 remaining. So still one to give at that point, but nonetheless, foul troubles could certainly come to be an issue come in the second half. Here's Akey. Akey able to sell this one up and over. Finds Bollinger. Bollinger not able to get this to go. Rebound back to the hands of Johansson. Johansson trying to set this one up and over. Deflected away. They didn't even try to go for it as Barfield tried to get it in time, but saw the deflection for Concordia. So the Saints with one more chance at 21.8 remaining. 3-on-1 pressure. Able to get this in on the inside. Taken away now from Vanderford. Vanderford trying to chase it up. Now finds Bollinger. Bollinger trying to get it up. Won't get it to go. Rebound back in the hands of Akey. Akey can't get it. Another chance. Swung up opposite side. Doesn't get a chance. Another push. This one doesn't go. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Whistle and one. As the horn sounds at the end of the first, but already, again, Olivia Bollinger with her 10th point of the night and an opportunity to take it up to 11 and double up on Concordia. So they're going to give her the one shot here. As it's up and good. So the Cadets have doubled up on Bishop Dwenger. They lead it 16-8 as we go to the second. Back in a moment.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
16-8 advantage of Concordia, but right now the story has been number 12 and Olivia Bollinger with 11 of the 16 Concordia points. Going in half number 2, Joe Northern alongside the man that brings the action, Matt Jackson, on camera. Delighted to have you with us. Claire Shotkin able to get the rebound in time. This one picked away. Now coming back in the hands of Bollinger again once more. Bollinger trying to able to sail this one up the middle. But a deflection trying to go for Kiefer. Eventually goes to Kiefer and bounced off the Concordia knee. And an 8-point game here in the second quarter, just getting underway in the second quarter. First game of our doubleheader here tonight on Summit City Sports. As Madeline Johansson able to sail this one up and across. Gets this over to Shotkin. Shotkin Can't get this one up the middle. Deflected, in and out of play. And a push again on the inside coming in from Bollinger again. One of the leaders, one of 4 seniors for Coach Nicole Bollinger and company. Able to connect this in over to Vanderford. This one picked away. Chance again coming for Johansson. A minute gone by here in the second. Jumper on the way. This one doesn't go. Try to connect it in on the inside, but a foul will be called. And it's going to go in number 13 for Concordia, and Crystal Linnemeyer, so that'll be her first. Team foul number 1 with 6:52 remaining here in this second quarter. Another push again on the inside. This one good to go. Swigert able to get this one quickly back on the board. And a 2-possession game. Steal again up the middle. Another chance for Dwenger. This one doesn't go. Rebound back in the hands of Barfield. Edges off the top, but eventually is going to go back to Concordia. But again, they gave the dramatic pause for it to see, did it get over the left side of the hoop? And eventually, according to our officials' eyes, it did. Here's Hendrickson. Hendrickson able to sail this one up the middle. Able to lob this one off the top. No whistle. They say play on. Goes back in the hands of Bishop Dwenger. Another cutting up the middle. Now going back to Barfield. Barfield sets over to Kiefer. Kiefer will get pushed in on the inside, and we'll get 2 shots. It's already foul number 2 again for Olivia Bollinger. Second team foul here in this quarter as she missed the first. Again, coming up later tonight, more boys basketball for you right here on Summit City Sports. Not only the doubleheader of this game, we'll have Snyder and Northside, Southside and Northrop, but also Canterbury taking on Blackhawk, Belmont and New Haven, and Huntington North taking on Leo. So we go 6 ways coming up in about an hour right here on Summit City Sports. Push again on the inside, 2-on-1, and a reaching going to go against Bishop Dwenger on the opposite side. This one's going to be picked up against number 13 in Ann O'Brien, so that'll be her first, team's first. This one won't go off the hands of Jen Dressler. Again, one of 3 seniors, one of the core posts for this Concordia team. Go in and out with Olivia Bollinger. She's able to get the kiss off the glass to make it a 3-possession game, or actually a two-possession game still, 17-11. This one, own offensive board, doesn't get it to go. Rebound back in the hands of Bishop Dwenger. Able to set this one up and one. And a chance again for Katie Kiefer on the board to cut it to a 1-possession game. And the foul will be credited to number 14 and Jenna Akey. Akey, got it. And a timeout will be called, full timeout for Concordia. Well, as we like to say here, these games are not possible thanks to our sponsors, and we'd like to thank them right now, including the Big Eyed Fish Bar and Grill, a Fort Wayne staple for over 40 years, with 4 locations best to serve you. Visit the Big Eyed Fish Bar and Grill today. By Tom Steele Tire, 2 locations best to serve you off North Clinton and West Jefferson, a Fort Wayne staple for over 40 years. Visit them online at TomSteeleTire.com. By Ottweiler Contracting. Ottweiler Contracting, from bid to build, Ottweiler Contracting will provide you peace of mind throughout the entire process. Visit them online at OttweilerContracting.com. By Summit Volleyball. I'm not going to stop just continuing to tell you these. I'm going to continue doing that. Summit Volleyball, training and building the highest quality volleyball players from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. By Jolly Law Firm, the area's premier criminal defense firm. Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, visit them online at jollylawfirm.com. By Sioka Cleaning and Restoration. Quality work, responsive service, and a commitment to people. That's what they're all about at Sioka Cleaning and Restoration. And by the University of St. Francis and their online degree programs. You can visit them online at online.sf.edu today to figure out how you can complete degree programs in as little as 12 months. This one will be deflected in and out of play. So it's going to go back to Concordia. They take a little bit of time in trying to figure out who eventually it goes back to, but the Cadettes eventually come up with it. You can hear at least, kind of from at least our vantage point, a Dwenger player saying what, thinking that it was deflected off a Concordia player, but was not going to be the case there. Chance again now coming up for Akey. Akey looking in on the inside. Bounce pass, looks over to Lindemeyer, but this one goes outside the 84 feet. So bounce pass back on the inside, goes back to Bishop Dwenger. 17-14, close game so far here tonight. They're able to get this over to Swigert, but a clear offensive foul going to be called in the opposite direction. Swigert picks up her second, team foul number 2, with 5:16 remaining here in the second. And you have to think Swigert's going to be coming out, and she will. So they bring in Ann O'Brien back in for Bishop Dwenger. Able to get the steal, but Concordia able to answer it right back. Here's Spring quickly trying to take it back the other way. Another chance moving forward. And a reaching going to be called against the Saints on the opposite side. It's already team foul number 3. Both teams with 3 fouls here in the second quarter with 5:02 remaining here in the first. In the first half, we should say. Long 3 does not go. So they send it back out on the opposite side. Here's Barfield. Barfield able to bounce pass over to Swigert. Swigert goes over to Johansson. Johansson drains a 3. And even at 17 here in the third. Johansson now with 11 on the board. 11s for both sides here tonight. And a steal. Opportunity for Dwenger to pick it up for their first lead. They might get it off the reach in here. As the foul's going to go against Jen Dressler. And who else but Johansson to try to potentially put the Saints in the lead with 4:30 remaining here in the second. She does with the first. Another chance again for Johansson. Able to answer in time. 19-17 advantage to Bishop Dwenger. Johansson leading the way with 13. Bounce pass again on the inside. Nice kiss off the glass up and in. As Dressler able to answer it back even at 19 with 4:14 left to go here in the second. Another jumper. This one won't go. They'll let that sail out. Eventually go back to Concordia on the opposite side. So even at 19 here in the second. Bollinger picked away by the Saints. Here's Johansson. Johansson trying to get it out on the run. But a 2-step violation going to go against the Saints to make it 19-19. And a timeout called by Bishop Dwenger. Tonight's game is also brought to you by TJW Industrial, the leaders in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Visit them online at tjwindustrial.com. About 12,000 Hoosier men and women with the local district councils and affiliated local unions that help build Indiana. We are LIUNA. You can earn your edge this season thanks to Parkview Sports Medicine's Edge training program designed to maximize your athleticism. Visit them online at parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge tonight. And brought to you by the fine folks at Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on X at 260sports. Well, again, a lead that Concordia had up to 8 points has now been trimmed down to a 7-point advantage. Well, no point advantage, we should say, to make it 19-19 here in the second. So they've done it as the Cadets, again, trying to battle back, but again, credit to Bishop Dwenger to trying to battle back on the inside for their own side of things. Push again for Spring. Spring looking able to sail this one up. This one not going to go, but a nice catch off the glass. Get it in from Dressler. Able to get the quick put back on the bucket to put the Cadets back on top. 21-19 here in the second. They're looking to reset this again once more. Chance again, bounce pass to Johansson. Johansson can't get this one to go. Tipped again. Johansson was trying to fight for it, but could not get it. And so Concordia answers right back. So Dwenger down to 3 timeouts. Concordia down to 4. But again, you look at fouls. Concordia with 4 fouls. Bishop Dwenger with 3 here in the second. Chance again for Metz. Metz able to get this one up over to Spring. As the foul will be picked up on the Saints. And Reagan Furtas, that'll be her first. Team foul number 4. And Spring able to get the quick point on the board. An opportunity for Concordia to try to extend this to a 4-point advantage here in this first half. Second shot up. Got it. (23-19) advantage of the Cadets. This one deflected off the armbar of number 24 in Dressler, so going to stay with the Saints in their own territory with 3:09 remaining. Bounces off the knee, connects back over to Akey. Akey can't get it to go, and a foul going to be called against Bishop Dwenger yet again, and will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Push again on the inside. As the foul will be picked up against number 4 in Grace Barfield, so she picks up her second. But Akey able to answer with the quick point. Not able to answer with the first free throw. And doesn't with the second. O'Brien connected on the inside to Swigert. Swigert trying to go in and pushes forward as a reach-in is going to be called against Lily Spring. So both teams shooting free throws for the remaining 2:56 here in the second, as this one's up and in. And Bishop Dwenger cutting this back to a one-possession game. Foul will be called on the opposite side. Actually, no, going to be a deflection out of bounds. And a reach-in going to go against Dwenger on the opposite side. And the second team foul, looking to see officially who that was going to be ticketed to. We're waiting for the ticketing. It is going to be against number 10 in Ella Roberts. Jump ball going to go back to Bishop Dwenger on the opposite side. So for 7 seconds, it's taken 5 minutes. With 2:46 remaining here in the second quarter. Cut in on the inside to O'Brien. O'Brien trying to get the deflection. Gets it in over to Kiefer. Kiefer looking to sail this one inside. Connects back over to Roberts. But a traveling violation will be called. Here's Sprain. Connecting in over to Bollinger. Bollinger looking to connect on the inside. Now finding Akey. Akey, bounce pass again. Looks to sail this over to Vanderford. Vanderford looks over to Sprain. Sprain again. Looks to spin this one out. Jump ball going to stay with Bishop Dwenger. Or stay with Concordia, I beg your pardon. But we'll go back to Bishop Dwenger. So again, got to reach in, get those hustle points if you can. Here in what has been as close of a matchup as this has been. 23-20 here in the second. And a triple on the way from who else but number 12 in Olivia Bollinger. 26-20 advantage of Concordia. This one could be rebounded back the other way. Chance again upcoming, able to sail this one up and in. A nice kiss off the glass, and Concordia now on a nice little run here in the second, and a timeout called by Bishop Dwenger. Will take it with him. With 1:51 remaining, 28-20 advantage to the K-Nuts. Actually, well, nope, no timeout. They were looking to try to roll for it, but they did not. They go to Barfield. Barfield. Connecting up top. 1:40 remaining here in the second. 28-20. Sails it back to Johansson. Johansson goes over to Salazar. Salazar not able to get this to go. Goes over to Shorkin. And a traveling violation going to go against Bishop Dwenger again. Make it 28-20 with 1:31 remaining. Vanderford, easy up and in. Vanderford extends the lead to a 10-point game with 1:07 remaining here in the opening half. 30-20. Concordia trying to find a way to bust the door open here in this opening half. Play call going to be called Texas from head coach Kyle Bond. Here's Barfield. Barfield bounce pass on the inside. Tries to go to Salazar, but another foul will be called against Concordia. As the foul is going to be called against Sprain, that's going to be her second. So 2 Concordia players with 2 fouls in Sprain and Bollinger. This one goes off the mark, so the 10-point lead still on top for the Concordia Cadets. Again, second half, another 2 teams trying to find their way up in Bishop Dwenger and Concordia. That'll be coming up as soon as this one is done, as this one goes up and in to cut it down to a 3-possession game. Here's a chance again, up the middle. Jumper on the way, finds Dressler, can't get it to go. A reach in on the inside, jump ball. Gonna go back to Bishop Dwenger. (30-21) advantage of the Cadets. Here's Johansson. Sails it back over to Barfield. Barfield in the interim. Able to set it up top of the box. No whistle. They say play on. And a push again now over to Bollinger. Bollinger. But a push in on the reach side. Going to go against Johansson. And all of a sudden, Johansson, now she has 2 on the night so far. It's both teams over the limit with 13.6 remaining. And a chance to extend this to a 4-possession game. And she missed the first. Another opportunity, however, coming up opposite side. And she's able to answer back to make it again a 10-point game. 13.6 remaining, 31-21. Nice jumper on the way. This one rims out. Now Concordia, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Look to try to get in. And a reaching going to go against Leah Salazar. So again, the fouls continuing to reach in for everybody with 3 seconds remaining. And now on the floor as it stands, 3 different Dwenger players with 2 fouls apiece. First shot up and in. Okay, that's their largest lead of the game so far as they lead by 11. Try to extend it to a full 4-possession game if they can, and they do. 33-21. Going to be a late inbounds pass here. Nice cross-court connection. They get back over to who they know the most, at Johansson. Not going to matter. And that's how this first half will come to a close. But it's Concordia, thanks to a late second half surge, to extend the advantage to a 12-point game, 33-21, as we go to the intermission. You're watching Indiana High School basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Club Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, and that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I got a hold of everything and I come from studying. And now the whole world gon' know my name. And I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I come from studying. When I'm gone, the whole world gon' know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street life. I was trying to sound harder than the street light. Ran the streets sometimes.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cup Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, and that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and
We're back, third quarter just getting underway between these two teams as Concordia leads over Bishop Dwenger 33-21. Joe Northern, Matt Jackson, delighted to have you with us. Let's not adjust the timeouts, let's adjust the fouls, shall we? Long opportunity, does not go opposite side. Now another push, able to sail this up and in, finds Hendrickson. Hendrickson able to kiss the glass off the board. And the lead extended to 14, 33, 35 to 21. Saints come in, 3 timeouts remaining, but Concordia with 4. The Saints going to have to try to get some scoring on the board right now. Scoring has really been between 2 different players between these two teams. For Bishop Dwenger, it's been Madeline Johansson that's been leading the way. She's had 13 on the night. For Concordia, it's been Olivia Bollinger leading the way. She's got 17 of the 35. So as they know the game plan to try to stop the highest scoring scorers, you have to think that's a possibility how this one may go. Bounce pass going to go the opposite side. Here's Barfield. Barfield looking up for the offensive and got it. She took the charge in time. And a quick foul on the board for Dwenger. Let's see officially that's going to go. It's against Barfield. That's going to be her third and make that team foul number 1. So Barfield going to be coming out and Charlotte Schweiger going to be coming in. She's also in a little bit of foul trouble too. She's got 2 on the night as well. So 4 different Dwenger players with above 2 fouls here in this third quarter. And the Cadets with the advantage. They're really going to try to slow down the clock if they can. They go back over to Spring. Spring, jumper across the board, finds Bollinger. This one doesn't go. 2 in time. Nice steal away again on the inside. Goes back over to Hendrickson. Hendrickson able to look to try to spit this one out and across, and they do. Jumper on the way. Hedke. That one doesn't go. Rebound back in the hands of Kiefer. Kiefer looking to try to sail it back on the opposite side. So a little under 2 minutes gone by here in the third. 6:10 remaining here in the third. A nice 3 on the way. But they are calling for a whistle to see because there's a player injured, but they're going to still call the 3 on the board for Dwenger. As Lily Spring going to be coming out, but nonetheless, the 3 on the board for Bishop Dwenger. And a quick 3, too. And a traveling violation in the meantime. So that could be the thing that the Cadets are looking for, right? Or the Saints are looking for right now, is trying to extend the advantage in their advantage. As this one picked up and across. Chance again, lobbed over. Foul will be called. And going to go against Johansson in the meantime. So still very much a 4-possession game. Will continue to remain a 4-possession game. But an opportunity to extend it to 5, this time off the hands of Naomi Desta. This one will not go. So Johansson's going to pick up her 3rd personal. Reminder, coming up, we will join you on the men's feed as soon as this one is complete. As it will be again Concordia and Bishop Dwenger on the men's side. At least looking like they want to try to continue to push things forward. Nice steal again. This one doesn't go. Goes back into the hands of Johansson. And Johansson sails it again up the middle. Jumper on the return. Doesn't go. Goes back to O'Brien. But O'Brien the last to touch it to make it 35-24 with 5:30 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Saints 2 timeouts remaining. Another push on the outside. This one sails back over to Olivia Bollinger. And a timeout called by Concordia, and they will take a full one. We'll take it with them. 35-24, advantage of the Cadets. Back in a moment.
Thanks for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
(35-24) advantage of Concordia. As we roll on here in this 3rd quarter, Joe Northern, Matt Jackson on camera. Delighted to have you with us here tonight. Opportunity coming in from Hendrickson. Hendrickson, bounce pass, connects back over to Akey. Akey still looking to keep it in on the outside. Bounce pass push again, gets it over to Hendrickson. Hendrickson sails back over to Vanderford. Vanderford looking again on the interim. Now finds Hendrickson. Hendrickson, bounce pass, connects over to Hetke. Hetke looks to get it over to Hendrickson. And no shot clock, and a whistle will be called. So the 3rd foul called for the Saints here in this 3rd quarter. None on the board for the Cadets, but they're going to get this one up and off the hand. This will be the first off Ella Roberts, the 5'4" junior, as they foul Olivia Bollinger, who's been leading the way tonight and then some. Again, you take away her points scored, it would be half of what Concordia has going on right now. So 18 Concordia, 18 Bollinger, 24 Bishop Dwenger as a whole. Make it 19 Bollinger now. 37-24, 5-possession game. They get this out to Johansson. Johansson again looking to connect back to O'Brien. A reach in on the inside, and they'll do it again. So it'll be Ann O'Brien now at the line as Bollinger is going to pick up her third personal. First team foul for Concordia as she makes the first. Chance again up on the opposite side. Does not go. Well, does go, we should say. Makes it 37-26. Long triple on the way. That one's good to go. As Olivia Bollinger does it again for three. She's got 22 tonight to the Concordia 40. And a 14-point advantage. This one kissed off the glass with a reach in on the inside. This one does not go. Trying to reach in, and yet we get another foul halfway through here in the third. It's been very fouling effort tonight between these two teams. Or actually, we'll go out of play, no foul. Push on the inside from the hands of O'Brien doesn't go. Bishop Dwenger trying to sail it back the other way, but Kiefer's going to sail it out of the box to make it 40-26, 3:49 remaining. Bollinger sails it over to Sprain. Looks again over to Hendrickson. Hendrickson on the remarks. Finds Hetke. Hetke looks to get this up inside. Interim jumper off the mark. That one doesn't go. Rebound back in the hands of the Saints. Swigert tried to get a hand on it. Now a nice reach in, 3-on-1. They look to try to bring it back again. Opposite side. 14-point affair. Jumper on the board. Foul's going to be called against Concordia. That'll be the third foul on the board for Glory Hedke. And the free throw on the way for Swigert. (40-28) advantage of Concordia. Push back in on the inside, finds Akey. Akey looking able to sail this one up and over. Gets back over to Vanderford. Vanderford looks up, reach in, doesn't go. Rebound back in the hands of the Saints. So they look to try to make it interesting. And a 12-point game, 2:45 remaining here in the third. Barfield looks, triple, way off the mark. They're going to let this one sail out of play. And so good heads-up plays from what we've seen with Concordia here tonight. And continuing to try to get some points on the board. Push again upcoming now from Bollinger. Bollinger looks for a triple. This one going to be off the mark. Try to fight for it. We'll see who last touched it. As players triple over each other. Bollinger goes down for a second. And it's eventually an offensive that's going to go on the board in one way or another. Actually, no offensive. We'll just rule it out of play. 40-28. Johansson able to get this one off the knees. Doesn't go. Going to go back to Concordia on the opposite side. 2:14 remaining. It's been all Concordia. Bishop Dwenger looking to try to make a run. They haven't done so as of yet. They trail by 12. Bounce pass again on the inside. This one taken away, coming in from the hands of O'Brien. O'Brien looking to try to sail this one up. It's going to be off the mark. Reach in, jump tip. It's going to go to stay with Bishop Dwenger, but again, hustle points on the board. Going to stay with the Saints with $1:54 remaining. And the armbar going to go against Concordia. Got to push it again on the inside, not going to work. But the Saints already, they've got their fourth. Concordia with 3 teams foul. Bishop Dwenger picks up their 4th. That very well might be their 5th here, and it is. But it will be an offensive, so no free throws coming as of yet. With $1:45 remaining, Concordia on top by 12. Here's Akey. Akey able to seal it. Looks to try to throw this one up top. Can't get it to go. Rebound back in the hands of the Saints. Saints try to continue to sail it back opposite side. Jumper on the board. Doesn't go. Another push. This one up and in. And O'Brien able to answer it right back. Again, a 10-point affair. 40-30 left here in the third. Jumper on the way. Doesn't go. Rebound back in the hands of the Saints. And they look to try to get it the other way, but a push going to be called. And it's going to go against Bishop Dwenger. As Caroline Sweigert's going to get ticketed for that one. That'll be her 3rd. Obviously, the Saints over the limit. Chance again for Bollinger. 43 seconds remaining. Jumper on the way from Bollinger. Would you expect anything else? She's got 25 tonight with 30 seconds remaining. Jumper on the way. This one doesn't go. And a reaching going to go against Concordia. We'll look to see who's going to pick that one up. So it will be against number 15 and Chloe Vanderford. Bounce pass again on the inside. They look to get this over to Swigert. Swigert looks again to O'Brien. O'Brien able to trail this one up. Doesn't go. Nice save again inside the box. Abel goes back over to Bollinger. Bollinger trailing it back. Looks over. That's a way open 3 for Vanderford. And when you leave her open with that, what else do you expect? It's a 2 and a timeout with 0.9 remaining. Yes, you heard us correct. 0.9 remaining and a timeout called by Bishop Dwenger. I think we'll take a break.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary. Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game.
Inbounds pass. and not much time to work with. So we go to the end of the third quarter. It is Concordia with another surge. They lead it by 15 as we head to the fourth.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I got a hold of everything and I come from nothing. And now the whole world gon' know my name. And I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I come from nothing. When I'm gone, the whole world gon' know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street life. I was trying to sound harder than the street light. Ran the streets sometimes.
45-30 as we head to the fourth. Reminder, we'll be back with you coming up for the boys game coming up as soon as this one is done, which may be close to 8 o'clock, but we shall see. Joe Northern, Matt Jackson, delighted to have you with us. Concordia going left to right on your screen. Able to sail this one again to the inside, goes over to Hendrickson. Hendrickson trying to get this one up and in. Connects back over to Dressler. Dressler won't get this one to go. And just takes 16 seconds. We get another foul. It will go against Concordia, so that'll be their first. So the Saints are looking for an opportunity to try to come back here in this one. And a push going to go against Concordia, trying to make it a little more interesting. Again, as it stands right now unofficially from our count, Bishop Dwenger 2 timeouts, Concordia with 3, with 7:35 remaining. This one is off the mark. And O'Brien not able to get this one to go. Rebound back in the hands of Concordia. Nice quick give and go. Able to get this one up and in. As Jen Dressler able to connect off the hands of what I believed was Lily Spreen, and it was. Another push again, opposite side. 17-point lead. With a little over 7 minutes to go. This one going to float out of play. Who's going to stay with it? It's Bishop Dwenger. Reach in again on the inside. They go back over to Barfield. Barfield able to sail this back to Johansson. Johansson looking to get this in. Connects back over Sharkin. Sharkin, nice trail in on the inside and back on the board. 47-32. Another push again. Able to look to get this one over. And a foul will be called. As the foul will be picked up on number 10 in Lily Spreen. That'll be her fourth. And team foul number 3. So the foul's now certainly coming back to haunt the K-Dads a little bit here in the fourth. First free throw's up and good. And this one does not go. Rebound back in the hands of Hendrickson. And Concordia quickly chasing back the other way. And giving away back on the opposite side. Here's Johansson. Johansson trying to keep it in, but going to trail it out of play. Did not keep 2 feet in. And it'll go back to Concordia, 47-33. Swing again, jumper doesn't go, but foul will be called against the Saints. With 6:22 remaining, we'd like to welcome those of you who are waiting for your game to start, and or at least boys games waiting to start. Concordia and Bishop Dwenger boys will come up approximately 15, who are we kidding, 20 minutes as soon as this one is done. Might be 30. Other boys games tonight here on the network. We'll have Canterbury taking on Blackhawk, Belmont taking on New Haven, and Huntington North taking on Leo, as both free throws do not go in, and a rebound back in the hands of the Saints. Jumper on the way, got it. So O'Brien able to get the quick jumper in time to make it 47-35 here in the fourth. O'Brien 6 points on the board. Bounce pass again. They get back over to Bollinger. Bollinger looks to try to connect. She does. Makes over to Anke. Anke triple on the way. Doesn't go. Bounces this one off the hands. 5:52 remaining. Time certainly not an issue here today. Bounce pass connects over to Johansson. And a foul will be called. So that'll be the fourth team foul for Concordia already. And it's on Hendrickson. It'll be Madeline Johansson at the line. As she makes the second. Cross-court pass connects inside, and another whistle called for Barfield. That'll be her fourth. And team foul number 2. So clearly, fouling not an issue across the board for really anybody across the board as it stands. But right now the Saints, 2 players with 4 fouls on the court. Grace Barfield with 4, and Charlotte Swigert with 4 as well. Triple on the way. That doesn't go. Reach in, armbar going to go against Concordia. So it'll be on number 14. And Jenna Akey, so it'll be her third. Actually, for Bishop Dwenger, that'll be, no, for Concordia, that'll be their 5th as Akey picks up. No, it won't be on Akey. Vanderford will pick up her second. As the first shot goes in on the board, second one is good. So back again to a 3-possession affair, 47-38. Another jumper. Got it to go. Vanderford able to answer it again. She enters double digits tonight. 5 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Bounce pass again and gets over to Johansson. Johansson can't get this one to go. Nice jump tip again on the inside pass. Who do they go to? Offensive board. Now free ball again. Got to think a whistle is eventually called, and it is, and it's a timeout called by the Saints. 49-38, 4:43 remaining. Cadets up by 11.
Thanks for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever.
Johansson taken away once more by Concordia, and a reach-in going to be called. This time it will go against Bishop Dwenger and Ann O'Brien, so it'll be team foul number 3. So the Saints in the bonus. Concordia trying to creep into the bonus if they can, with 4:27 remaining here in the fourth. Jenna Akey connects back over to Vanderford. Vanderford gets outside to Akey. Spits this one across. Now finds Hendrickson. Hendrickson looking to sail this one again on the inside. Finds Bollinger. Bollinger. And a reach in will be called. If there's anything to note, it is free throws win games, as that'll be the fifth foul on Charlotte Swigert. Her night's going to be done. As Molly Tippmann now entering the game. And now to shoot, number 14 in, Jenna Akey makes the first. Again, boys game will be coming up in just a little bit here on the network. Just have to wait for this one to be done. It's a 4-possession game, but again, fouling certainly has been the story here tonight. And a steal again up the middle. They go back to Vanderford. Vanderford able to get it up and in. Vanderford now with 12 on the night, 52-28. A little over halfway to go here in the fourth. Triple. This one doesn't go. Inside pass, Vanderford looking for a steal. Can't get this one to go. Whistle, and you guessed it, another foul going to be picked up against Hendrickson. So both teams at that magic number of 5 fouls. So both teams going to be in the bonus the rest of the way. So this foul will be picked up on number 31 in Gloria Hedke. Hedke makes the first. Actually, Salzar is at the line. Hedke's going to get credit for the foul, with Johansson now ready to shoot it across. As she makes them both. 3.5 left to go here in the fourth. Connection again up to Akey. Akey looks to get this one in up on the inside. Doesn't go. Rebound back in the hands of Hendrickson, and one. As Hendrickson's going to get the quick and one, the foul. We'll look to see who that's going to be credited to, but it looks like it's going to go against O'Brien, and the second player to foul out for Bishop Dwenger tonight. 54-40 here in the fourth. And got it. .3:15 left to go, 15-point game. And another reach-in going to be called. And this now the 12th combined foul in the last 4:48 here in this fourth quarter. And again, both teams trying to find at least the right sense of momentum. I get that. I understand that. But the fouls, again, certainly have been something to note here tonight. As 2 players have now officially fouled out for Bishop Dwenger. 1 in foul trouble on the court for Concordia. 2 with 3, 2 with 2. 2 more with 4 on the floor for Bishop Dwenger. Let everybody play. Here's a push in for Bollinger. Bollinger trying to sail this one up. Doesn't go. Bollinger reach in the inside, and we get another whistle. This time it's going to go against the Saints in number 44 and Katie Kiefer, so that'll be her first. And Concordia extending this now to still a 5-possession game. Look to extend it to 6. Or at least attempted to try to extend it to a 6. Here's Johansson. Able to get this into Salazar. Salazar for 3. Doesn't go. Rebound back in the hands now of Hedke. Hedke connects in. Looks back over to Akey. Looking on the connection. We'd like to welcome those of you that just finished girls' games earlier, in case you're just joining us. As Snyder and Northside and South at Northrop already out of close. And a 3-point on the way for Concordia. This time it's the first 3 of the night for Glory Hedke, with 2:09 remaining and an 18-point game. Jumper on the way. This one goes in and out. Rebound back in the hands of Vanderford. Another quick for Bollinger, able to get it up and go. She hits the 30-point mark tonight with a $1:48 remaining. Or a $1:47 remaining, as this one's going to float out of play. It's Johansson trying to reset, bring it in. Able to set this back over to Barfield. Barfield looks again, tries to reach in on the inside. Able to spit this out. Barfield again for 3, way off the mark, with a nice putback of it in from Katie Kiefer. So Kiefer answers it back, 19-point affair, 1:21 remaining here in the 4th. Able to reach back on the inside to Akey. Akey looks in, and the reach in going to be called against Glory Hedke with 1:13 remaining. And run time now for this one has hit the 80-minute mark, and yet a 19-point game. This one goes. Coming up, boys game in just a little bit. The other games will be coming up as we continue to go along here tonight. And back to a 20-point affair. (65-44) advantage of Concordia. And you have to think, is Concordia looking to maybe go for the magic number? They will get a foul, however. And Bishop Dwenger now with another opportunity. As that'll be the 5th foul on Glory Hedke. Here, yep. Jumper up, able to get this one in time. Bollinger able to get the rebound. 1 minute remaining. Bollinger looks for another 3. Doesn't go. Rebound back in the hands of Lindmeyer. Lindmeyer can't get it. Bollinger looks to try to answer back. This one rims off the board. And a whistle out of play. 47 seconds remaining, but a 20-point affair. But nonetheless, Concordia going to get the win here, going to get their 2nd win in this 2025 season. And one they have certainly needed to try to improve to 2-11. As they head over to Blackhawk Christian coming up on... Actually, they head over to Woodland coming out of the holiday break. Or welcome Woodland during the holiday break on the 3rd. And then head over to Jay County and an and one. And for the kids, there it is. The magic number with the shots. We won't tell you the number. You can see it on the screen, but I think if you know, you know. And Bollinger able to end that and put us out of our misery for the seconds of that number of 6-7. 68-45, 15 seconds remaining here in this one. Push again over to Barfield. This one doesn't go. And a foul called on Dwenger. With 8.9 remaining. And who else but Olivia Bollinger able to get this one up and gets it up to a nice 24-point lead. Second one, got it. 70-45, 7 seconds remaining. They connect this one over to Johansson. Johansson going to spit this up on the inside. Kiefer, not going to matter. And that's how this one will come to a close. Well, it's Concordia with a commanding win here in this one by 25 as they take care of Bishop Dwenger. They improved to 2-11 of the season. The Saints dropped to 3-9 overall in 2025-26. Coming up, the boys game that'll be on a separate feed for you. We'll join you there coming up in just a moment. You're watching Indiana High School basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
That's the way I think.